it's been 10 tournaments played for Sinner. He was in an 8th final. That stood out immediately. But, I mean, in terms of just the match and obviously the year he's had, I mean, 2 majors, you figure, you look at the epic final he played in one of the majors that he lost, how he's been able to raise the level of tennis when he's needed to, when everybody's coming at him. And that's just, a basic part of his existence on the tennis court. Zverev played an incredible match. He played one of the best matches we have seen him play in quite a while, and Sinner still found the answers, found a way to hold him off and to raise and elevate his level when he needed to. That's something we kind of take for granted with those top guys, but it's not easy to do, and it was impressive in a match that you consider, okay, it's a tour event, it's a tour final, he's won plenty of finals, he's looking forward to it. No, he wants every single final that he plays. There's still a lot on the line. He still wants to get back to #1 in the world, and to produce that kind of tennis when he did, for me, was so impressive.
It's still a bit of a long shot, but he does keep his hopes alive of finishing year-end #1. Carlos Alcaraz has to have...
You got to keep hope alive.
Got to keep hope alive, always. I'm saying there's a chance, Janda. I'm saying there's a chance. 21 straight wins indoor hard courts. Why is he so good when it comes to that surface?
Oh, well, he's just so tough on a faster court. Now, this court was a little bit slower than Basel was playing, so it did give him some time, but obviously he can hit through this a little bit slower courts. Chanda was completely right. The serve was great. He said it was a bit of a roller coaster third set. I'm not sure it was as much of a roller coaster as he thought, because he didn't face a break point in the third set. It was really lights out tennis on his own serve there. What I like that he tried in this tournament was a lot more drop shots in his matches. So he's throwing some variety across the net. I think he's thinking of things down the road that he might utilize against Alcaraz in some of those matches where it's so close. Trying something a little different might help him down the road.
Well, and I think the roller coaster, though, was like emotionally. Didn't you feel like there was some moments where it could have gone either way? And Sinner, of course, had a couple of break points earlier in that third set. He didn't get them. Zverev able to lift his level. So for me, it was kind of that in a way. He could have been being kind by saying it. But I did feel emotionally, I mean, it could have swung back and forth. And instead, both guys kind of kept it where it needed to be when they needed to.
This was the best result for Zverev since June. I mean, what did he prove to you in Vienna?
I was watching the match and I thought, he can play with these guys. He can still, give himself a chance to win one of these major titles, even with the new 2 there at the top. And maybe that's been in question. People have kind of wondered, has it passed him by? I don't think it has when you look at how well he played in that match. With that being said, he's got to believe it. He's got to play that way on the big stages. 3 out of 5 sets to win a major, so that changes things appreciably. But with what he produced, how well he hit his forehand, that's going to be key for him, and I'd love to see him keep playing that style of tennis.
Good stuff for both Alexander Zverev and Jannik Sinner, who gets another title.